guys, I'm going to be explaining some stuff. I'm actually in the process right now of building my own gaming and YouTube center here. So going to be explaining that, talking to that. We'll get some people on here. If not, you guys might be just starting out the video. You missed the live, so you guys kind of get it. So I kind of keep rolling. We got some weed here. We got some other stuff here. We got some rosin, weed, dabs, bongs. I was just reading Sheeta. What up? Toonskis. What up? How you doing, man? How you guys doing? Like, guys, you guys have no idea. I'm having the best end of my year. I literally started out this year. Sheeta keeps messaging me. I started out this year a little rough. My dad passed away. Just dealing with a lot of stuff. Kind of went up and down some funks and depressions. But getting it back, guys, this is my favorite time of the year. I love Thanksgiving. I love Christmas. And I'm building the crazy gaming and YouTube center. I think I've spent almost like $8,000 so far. So it's going to be insane. I'm going to be documenting the whole thing. And, oh, sweet. I was just reading Sheeta. So I'll be documenting it, and then you guys can eventually see it. I've got a couple curved monitors. We're going to have a nice computer. Basically everything to be able to run lives real good, be able to do some good gaming videos, and be able to edit and do my YouTube really well. So that's the whole game plan of that, guys. I basically started this whole channel with a really... Well, it wasn't really crappy. I started with a Samsung phone, and I got some. It was probably the best camera at the time. The iPhone back then wasn't as good. I was able to get some really good shots of bud. The videos came out crisp, and I think everybody liked it. Really skyrocketed my YouTube channel, the Nick 420. We went up to like 75,000 or something back then. Yeah, I'm doing better. Like I said, doing better. I'm excited just to kind of do this. YouTube's something I've always enjoyed. Money's always been tight. You know, you just can't always have the right money to do the right stuff. And I'm finally able to build like a gaming YouTube center, so I can do, like I said, editing videos and all this. And I'm going to document it. And then like pretty soon you'll see it. I'm going to have a gaming chair, the whole 9 yards, just like, you know, all the cool YouTubers. So we'll have a nice little gaming center, couple monitors, computer, the flip boards and everything. So we'll be able to do sounds, editing, lives. You'll be able to see my gaming because I actually got the new Black Ops 6. Multiplayer, I'm just destroying it in, because in Black Ops 6 you can slide and actually change your direction mid-slide, so I've been just using that to my advantage. My KD, I went from like, I started out, my first couple games was horrible, but then my KD right now is like a 1.4, 1.5, right off the bat. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm excited about that. I'm going to basically build this channel, and Sheeta's helping me. He's going to be on it. We're going to build this channel to be like what we really want a YouTube channel for. Sheeta's going to be having some grow stuff. Some stuff we might eventually put behind a paywall. We'll have a subscription service. We're going to have donations. We're still going to have the live random vids. We're still going to have the DabMarines. We're still going to have everything else that we normally do. We're just going to add more content, give you guys more, and definitely get some more reviews and stuff. So basically everything we got now, it's just going to get better and better and better. You're going to get more and more content and more and more interaction with you guys. Because like I said, we're going to get the Patreon and the Discord. And I think we might even start some other accounts. So if you guys want to start seeing them, we might eventually add a Twitch account. I already got a Twitch account. We're kind of working on stuff like that. But I'm going to have enough. I'm getting basically the best Mac and everything. So I'm going to have all the best equipment. So I should have no problem being able to get some good streams. So I know I am rambling, but I was just trying to get a couple of people in here. It's been 4 minutes. I haven't even smoked yet. Woo-wee. We got the fire. Sheeta brought this over last night. We got the vid he's editing right now. And so that video will be going up later today, guys. So I got a video of Sheeta over here. He came over here. We're pretty much kind of going over all the stuff I'm going to need for this video game YouTube console area. And then we also did a video. And Sheeta's doing some editing on it and stuff, so it's going to be sick. Haven't had Sheeta over here in a while. I think she's going to be back probably next weekend because I'm getting a lot of my equipment this week. I'm going to have almost all my equipment for the game center this week. I ordered it pretty much. Most of the stuff I've already ordered. And so like if we're talking the monitors and the switchboards and the desk and the chair and the speakers and stuff, I got pretty much all that. And tomorrow I'm going to be swinging out. I'm getting the new Mac computer. I'm getting the Mac, the Pro Max, whatever the top one is, expensive. And I'm getting that. I'm getting a new iPhone too. So I'm gonna have all that. I'm gonna hook the iPhone up so I can move my iPhone around. It'll be able to sync to my computer, so then it'll be live and I can actually move it around. I'll probably eventually get another camera also for the setup too. So really excited about that, guys. Again, I will be documenting it, so we'll actually eventually put all the videos together. It's probably only going to take me, like I said, about a week or so to have this set up. So hopefully by next weekend I have it all set up. Nice thing about the angle is I'm going to actually have the angle facing this way, and I'll have a Christmas tree. So whenever I go live, you guys will see the Christmas tree right behind it too. So haven't got the Christmas tree yet. I got a lot of stuff to do, guys. It's been a crazy week. Also, I'm booked a cruise with my brother, January 19th through the 25th on the Panorama down to Cabo, the Mexican Riviera. That's a 6-night cruise, Sunday to Saturday, I believe. Really excited about that. It's just going to be me and him. So that's going to be fun too. And then I actually booked another cruise in April for spring break for the families. So my wife and my kids actually going on a cruise the same week as my brother and me. They're going out to Miami, and they're going on a cruise with his grandmother and her mom and stuff. So they're going to be on a cruise. We'll be on a cruise. So don't think they're being left out. And then April, again, we're going to do one all like as a family. So, all right. So we got the Leisure Glass rig out. We talked about it in the last video. I'm talking. I like this. I'm going to love this because once I get this set up, I could be doing these like live videos. I'll be able to do some marathon vids and stuff, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And to celebrate, dun, dun, dun. If it don't crack, it's fake, right? You guys know I don't ever fake shit. I just tell you if I'm doing water. All right, load your bowls, pour your beers, pour your shots, get these dabs ready. I'm really excited, guys. I've always wanted a setup like this, but it's always usually one where you have to usually slowly get it. You'll get this, get that, you'll upgrade this, upgrade that. This is the first time I'm actually just going full out, going from 0 to 100. We're going from a cell phone to a crazy, nice home gaming YouTube setup. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It should like literally dramatically change everything. Because me doing these fucking editing, when I was doing the editing on this cell phone, it was a pain in the butt. And I was seeing Shido do it with his Mac, and I was like, all right. And then when I started looking into this shit, I was getting pretty much some of the best equipment for everything. I got some in-ear monitors and stuff. Like I said, getting the top Mac, the switchboards and everything. It's just going to be fun. So it's something Shido is helping me quite a bit with because I fucking wouldn't even know half the shit. It's going to take me a little bit to kind of get everything mastered and shit. But it's going to be nice to have a dedicated thing for the live videos, for YouTube videos, for gaming. I'm going to be doing videos other places because I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of, I don't want to have a whole bunch of like dabs. I don't want it to be too dirty on my computer desk. So we'll kind of figure out that shit as we go. Maybe I'll have like a side one, have this off to the side or something. I'm rambling. All right, load your balls, roll your joints, roll your blood, turn your vapors, pour your shots, get these dabs ready. Spin your bic, flick your bic. There we go. So good, I think I'll do it again. Yeah, I ain't coughing as much. You got to figure that's weed. A lot of people don't realize like the dabs I'm doing, how strong they are, and like a lot of people just don't dab as much or as big as we do. But man, it's gonna be so sick, guys. Like I said, I think with just the monitors was so expensive because those are 240 hertz. I got 2 of them. They're curved, 240 hertz, 4K. I think they're Samsung and 32 inch, and they were like 1,300, 1,200. But thank God I'm getting all this on during this Black Friday. This is the best time to ever do something like I'm doing because I'm saving, I think, $500 on each monitor. That's $1,000 right there. And I think I'm saving another $500 on the computer. So just in the monitors and my the Mac laptop, because that laptop I think was 3,800. 4,000. I forget what it is. I think I'm paying 3,700. It might have been over 4,000. But all of these are Black Friday deals and stuff, so I'm saving money by doing it this way. I wasn't even going to document any of this, but Sheeta was like, "You should document it. It'll be a fun little thing." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess not a lot of people usually build everything from scratch. Most people again have something they just kind of add to it." So I got a brand new desk, brand new chair. Everything's going to be brand new. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to be tripping out if I get any of this fucking dirty. All right, we got another DabMarine. Who's excited? I am. Christmas is coming early for me. Uh, Very few times in my life have I ever got everything I wanted. You know, life throws you curveballs, but every now and then you gotta step into it. That's what you do with a curveball. Step into it in little baseball terminology. All right, loaded balls, rodents, rodents, turning vapors, pour shots. Here we go. But yeah, I've been wanting to expand this channel for the longest time. I've been working with Shido, trying to get this channel back. So again, like, subscribe, tell your friends. We got a lot of crazy videos coming. Drop the comments. If you guys can't donate or whatever, that's fine. Tell us what you want to see. We can always do it. You know, it doesn't have to always. Money is nothing. It's something that comes and goes. It's always cool and it helps when you get donations. And when you get donations, you usually want to do what they want because they're paying you for it. Doesn't mean I ain't gonna swing out there, grab some weed you want, grab some beers you want. We're still gonna have fun because that's what I always like to do. Back on my old channel, you guys used to give me different beers to get, and I think I went through almost every single beer at my fucking shop. Ended up having to go to Bevmo. Man, that was so fucking good. I'm gonna try to clear this bowl. I'm sorry, I didn't read what you said. That's something about a Mac. I like Apple products. Shido has a lot of Apple products, and it's just going to be easier us having the same products. So we're going to be able to sync. We're going to have calendars up. I understand we're not in the same place. So for us having all the same equipment, basically, we're able to sync stuff and send stuff easier. When one person has, one thing or another. My brother has a fucking, what is it, an Android or whatever. Sam's, whatever they fucking are. And it's just a pain in the ass for doing anything. He always asks me for help, and I'm like, I don't have your fucking phone. So it's always easier when the two people have the same equipment. So we're going to stick with Apple products and the Mac. This one's got like 48 gigabytes. It's a top of the line one, so it's going to be super fast. And I'm the type of guy where every time I have equipment, I overrun it. I overrun everything, and it always glitches on me, freezes. I can't tell you how many times I've been at places and they say this can't glitch, this can't freeze, blah blah blah, and it does it for me because I have ADHD. So with this new computer, Sheeta's like I could be live streaming, I could be running like 10 different programs, so it should be plenty of power. Shouldn't glitch out on me, hopefully, but that's, to be determined. I got a sick gaming chair. It's green. Beautiful in-ear monitors. Like I said, some speakers, 2 of the 32-inch curved monitors, screens, and yeah, it's pretty sick. So, like I said, it's going to be slowly documented, so just stay tuned for all that. Ooh, Apple Store. Oh, shit. I get a deal at the Apple Store and I buy $200. Wow, that couldn't have popped up at a better time. Oh yeah. Totally. I'm not going to be gaming through my Mac. I still got a PS5. So I'm going to be hooking the PS5 through it, and it's going to be for my media and stuff. It's going to be so I can link it all, and so I can watch it. My PS5 runs my gaming plenty fast. I've got Google Fiber internet. So, I've got one of the fastest internet and everything. So having a really fast computer and with the PS5 should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna be. Yeah, I see what you're saying. You thought I was actually gonna be gaming through it. No, no, no. I'm just gonna be running all the media and the YouTube and stuff through it. I'll still be gaming through my PS5. I'm gonna just route it all through it. That way, I have the two monitors. I could probably put the game in on one of the monitors, and I could put maybe chat, and I also have my laptop. So I'll be able to kind of rearrange where I want stuff. That way, I can see your guys' chat. I can see the gaming. You guys can see me. You're gonna be able to see the gaming. So when I do the gaming videos, again, not everything's going to be gaming videos, you know, just regular videos and smoking videos also. It's going to help me for my editing and stuff. Like I said, a lot of it's editing. If you guys ever use any of the Mac editing, apps, they just work so good. They work great on my phone. They work even better on actual laptop and stuff. So, and with today's technology, these laptops are so fucking fast. It's crazy. There's like they have like literally a giant computer squished into a laptop. This what is it? The M4 Max is like just insane. Oh shit! Hell yeah! I always like that. I hope more of you guys all show your friends. It's always funny when I show somebody for the first time when I do a dab and I go for the beer and then I keep drinking the beer. Like they always think I'm just gonna take a sip or something. That's always the funniest. All right, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do a dab. All right, so we got Cheetos weed, which is I think was it the Goku? God, you have to watch that video. Honestly, my head was all over the place with a lot of stuff the other day. Anyway, but yeah, we got the runs, we got Cheetos weed. Watch the video. Cheetos editing it now. We talk about the weed in the video. We were like literally all over that place in that video. So we'll get there anyway. All right, got the dab, got the beer, got the rig. All right, load your bowls, roll your joints. I'm gonna say it slow. I sometimes say it too fast and mess up, but I do have an actual rhythm for this. So it's load your bowls, roll your joints, roll your blunts, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get those dabs ready. Now by that I usually mean heat up your nail. We're about to get faded. I think I don't know. I do change it up a lot. Let me see. Load your bowls, roll your joints, roll your blunts, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get those nails hot. I should have that to be honest with you. Pour your nugs. And pour these out. Honestly, these are so fucking sticky. I can't even pour it up. That's funny. Is your nugs that sticky? This is rubbing alcohol. Yeah, it is. Yeah, when he said that, I was thinking, I ain't gonna get the nugs out of here. I gotta like squeeze them out. This is from Cheetos Grows, so I mean, you know, this is fresh. He probably just finished curing it and shit. The other cool thing, once I get this going, and I actually get kind of doing some gaming videos, I'll start gaming other games and stuff. I know you guys, not everybody just plays Call of Duty like I do. We can start doing some other games. I know they're coming out with that, maybe in 20 or 30 years, they're coming out with the new GTA. And with any luck, fingers crossed, I'll still have this setup and it'll be, you know, somewhat usable. I only make fun of it because they keep saying it's coming out and it never does. So hopefully I'm getting this all set up. Maybe I'll get this set up and, like, God's willing, we get the new Grand Theft Auto. But yeah, I love the PlayStation. I honestly love the controller. I'm gonna probably get what is that new one called? It's like $200. It's like this like pro controller for it. And the nice thing about it is your joysticks. You can adjust a lot of things, and you can remove just the joysticks and replace them. So I sometimes have like stick drift and stuff. And so, like, I have to, like, wiggle it and blow it, and, like, I feel like I'm back in the day with my fucking old thing. I'm blowing in it and shit, and it's, like, you know, trying to get the drift, and it's always my right joystick. So it's nice to be able to remove those and pop a new one in, and so that's a great idea. All right. How do I not have my fucking carb cap? This is bullshit. All right, I'm gonna have to use something that's glass. I don't see it. Alright, here we go. I'll figure this out. Where did my damn car cap go? All right, load your balls, road joints, rib Sherman vapors, pour your shots. Get these dabs ready. We're about to get paid. But yeah, stay with me on this journey, guys. Thank you guys for being here for so much of this journey. Maybe you guys will finally get to see me make a turn for something better. Yeah. Any of the bottom, any glass will work. Oh, I could probably use this one. This is actually really clean. I'll use Cheetos weed that I can't get out of it. Whoop. I lost a nug. It was a tiny nug. Tiny. All right, load your balls, roll your turtle, and sugar and vaporize. Pour shots. Get these dabs ready. Here we go. DabMarine. To a new year, guys. Oh man. Hope you guys all have a great holidays. Honestly, I'm kind of spoiling myself, and as I should be. I grew up not the richest. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been the same way, but I remember many of my birthdays and Christmases. My mom loved me so much, and she really wanted to give me the best, but we never had money. So every time she would say stuff like, "I'll get you for Christmas." So at my birthday, she'd say, "I'll get you for Christmas at Christmas," because see, my birthday was in July 26th. And then Christmas is December, so it's literally like 6 months of fucking apart. So every single time she'd be like, "I'll get you at the next one," and so several birthdays and Christmas wouldn't get much. I'd get like a socks and a coloring book or something. She'd always put something under the tree, but and then she'd say, "Oh, your real gift's coming for," and it just never would, because we just never. She would assume we'll eventually get some money, and we just never made it. And that's fine, but I am excited about this. This is something I usually am. Because of growing up that way, I became a real cheapskate. So if you guys know me, I don't really like to spend a lot of money because I'm always worried it ain't gonna be there. So, I'm excited about this. This is something I'm really not chinsing out on. I've been doing YouTube for, like you guys know, we're talking. I'm one of the older guys, 12, 15 years. It just keeps going. Numbers just keep counting. Definitely one of the first weed YouTubers and shit. So. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to keep growing this channel. Excited to bring it back now that more states are getting legal. This is the coolest part about this. When I first started it, a lot of you guys were in different states. Well, you guys probably now are still in different countries that it's illegal. But now that it's coming more legal, you guys kind of understand, and you guys even understand the dabs. I did videos where I was doing dabs, and guys were like, "I got dabs too." I call it bong scrape. I still never forget that one. And I said, "Bong scrape." I said, "You mean like your resin out of your bong?" And he goes, "Well, we call it bong scrape, and it's fire." And I was like, "Well, we call that like, resin or whatever. And this is not resin. This is like BHL or whatever I was smoking at the time." And he's like, "I don't understand it." And, honestly, a lot of people didn't. In Southern California, Colorado, possibly, NorCal, obviously, Washington, there's like a few states that was even into it. And even Washington, Colorado, guys, don't get me wrong. I remember back in the day, I went out to Colorado, went into a fucking wreck shop in Colorado, and they were already wrecking shit. And they didn't have any OGs. They didn't even know what fucking OG weed was, which was just insane to me. So, I mean, you got to figure now we're finally getting to a place where everybody's kind of getting on the same page. Hopefully, if Trump legalizes it, then that means like you're going to have banks that are going to be able to take in marijuana guys who are, as long as it's legal. You're going to have YouTube now going to be able to start, monetizing it more and making it less restricted and shit. Because right now, all my stuff gets restricted. You got to figure, I add in drinking and stuff, it is just a no to YouTube. But that's why we're going to eventually have, like I said, different platforms. We're going to have different membership rankings for different videos. That way way we could kind of maybe keep the YouTube for whatever it is, and then if you guys, I don't know. I for some reason think YouTube hates me drinking more than the weed, which is just insanity. Because every time I do any of the drinking videos, I get like pushed all the way down. The Jim Beam video, guys, you guys loved it. I mean, just likes across the board, tons of comments, and no views. I mean, I got some views, but not as many as it is. It's funny you say it. I honestly don't even think it's the combo. Honestly, I think it's mainly the drinking, because a lot of guys like Steve will do it. A lot of guys just they don't like drinking. I can see why. I mean, drinking is technically probably a lot worse than smoking weed and shit. And then I just add it together, and a lot of these people are like, "He's the devil." You know what I mean? But, I remember, honestly, it's funny because, I mean, I feel bad. There's some guys who used to watch my videos and they were like, my dad was an alcoholic and this, that, and the other, and I don't approve of it. But we were friends and stuff. But then I seen him eventually start drinking down the road, which is kind of funny. Yeah, maybe it is the combo. It could be the combo. You know me. I like to push the boundaries, but that's fine. So if that's the case, I'll eventually move these videos to maybe behind a paywall or something. We'll figure it out. I still will probably do something free here and there. You guys know how I am. I was talking to Sheeta. I still got to get my live videos going. Back in the day, I did 3 videos a day. So once I get this setup going, guys, I'm gonna go crazy on it. So we might get like 3 videos a day. We'll be doing editing. I love doing these live videos because it's so simple. I can ramble, I can talk, I could let them go for hours. I might even do some marathon videos. Oh, you guys saw that one where I did kind of like across the day. That'll be kind of cool too. I got to kind of figure that out. Right now, I got to kind of figure out Google Fiber. So I spend a lot of money on Google Fiber, but even when I run it direct to my PlayStation, I could do test runs of it. I'm not getting as fast as speeds as I normally do. So I might have to change my router and shit. So I'm going to have to kind of figure that out. But anyway. That's a story for a different day. But yeah, this weed is so fire, so sticky, icky. Look at it. Just sticks together. Like you think that's one bud? No, that ain't bud. That's a beautiful bud, actually. Let's see if I can get my fat ass out of this chair. God. You know what I hate about doing this? See, that's the other great thing that's going to happen here. Oh, man, is this the OG? It's definitely some of it, man. I was way too stoned last night. That's so fire. Oh, God, that's so sticky. Look at that. Can't even fit it back in the jar now. Sheeta just squishes it in there. Squish. Squish. What was I saying? Oh. See, right now I got the stupid angle where I can see your guys' comments and shit, but I can't turn the damn fucking camera light on because my phone's facing this way. So when I get this set up, I'm going to be able to have my phone linked to the thing, and I can move my phone around, so I'll be able to show you what I want to show you. I'll also have lights and shit. It's just going to be fucking a million times better, and for the fucking price I'm paying, it better be. Anyway, I got one more DabMarine with you guys. Sheeta's editing the video from us last night. I'm going to start documenting everything today because some of the equipment and stuff's coming in tomorrow. So I'll be actually, I got to clean up this area over here because it's pretty much just got toys, a bicycle, and my surfboard. So all that's pretty much got to go. And like I said, I got, I think, about 60 inches. And my table at my desk is 55 inches. But my monitors are 32 inches. So that's way bigger than that, but they are curved, and I've got monitor hangers and shit, so I'll be able to kind of adjust that shit. So I'm going to have the 2 curved 32s, going to have the nice Mac M4 Pro Max in front of me, and then I think I've got these 2 switchboards Sheeta had me get, and I'm not 100%. I think what they're for, I think one's for sound and stuff, and then the other one's for something else. Again, this stuff I've got to kind of learn and shit, so I'm kind of getting that. I got the 2, I think I got 5-inch speakers. I've got the in-ear monitors. I've got the chair. And I'm sure I'm forgetting something. But that should be pretty sick, guys. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to probably start recording and documenting the cleanup and the setup of the area for the gaming area. So I'm going to set up my camera and start recording over this way. And so probably I'm hoping in a week from today I have it all done. So hit that notification. Give me some likes, guys. Give me some comments, guys. I'm really trying hard on this channel. I'm trying to be that weed YouTuber I think you guys want, something I want. I like gaming. I like just having good times and stuff. I like going live. I like doing reviews. And it seems like a lot of these ones nowadays are getting just way too corporate. So I want to kind of bring in some kind of get in between, somewhere in between like an amateur and the corporate, and have a little fun and get everything else. And then Shido's going to be bringing in, like, he's already documenting his whole grows. He's going to be able to list you guys out. And with you guys in these other states that are finally getting legal, you guys are going to want to hear this, because we're out here in California. You guys want California weed? You don't need California weed. Grow it like we do. Real simple, guys. And then once it gets legal, when it gets more legal, they've got these clone sellers. So down the road, maybe we could get these clone cups and be able to ship them to you. That's going to be when it all gets legalized. It has to be able to ship to them. I don't know. Maybe they're doing so. I don't know. But they do got these little containers you can ship clones. Then you could get the clone from us. You could get Shido's recipe and shit. And literally, if you follow it T to T, you're going to have no problem. Because the old thing was the HPS lights was creating so much heat. They pulled a lot of electricity. Oh, sweet. Well, hey, you still could get, maybe down the road, I'm thinking, because I think it's going to go legal within the next 2 to 4 years, just across the it's going to be federally legal. And that's going to allow it to be shipped. And so you're going to be able to ship like clones and stuff. And that's going to be great. So imagine being able to get a clone, then you can actually follow somebody's YouTube recipe to a T and do it. It's one thing to read it. It's one thing for somebody to say this is how it is. It's another thing then to see it in action and see it finished. Me and Shido back in the day would only get a clone if we actually went to the weed shop and they actually sold the bud from the clone. So if you sold the bud from the clone, we actually got to see the finished product. Otherwise, it's pointless. And even that, you're kind of guessing on how it got there, how many weeks it took to get there, and what your yield is. Shido's going to have a lot of that documented, which is going to be sick. It's going to be, I think it'll be one of its kind at that point, because you're going to have a fully documented grow of a strain, and then you're going to have the clone to be able to do it. And I know there's some outdoor growers that do it. Very few indoor growers, I think, do it as much. So that's going to be exciting. A lot of them do the seeds. I think the clones are going to be the way to go. It's always go clones. Always go clones. Anyway, all right, loaded bowls, Roy Jones, Roy Blunt, Turner Vaporizer, pour beers, pull your shots, get your dabs ready. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are excited for me. I'm real excited. It's going to create better and more content for you. That's going to be the point. But yeah, if you guys want to get on Black Ops 6, guys, I got it. You guys want to play me some multiplayer? Good luck, baby. Dude, the sliding's insane. I literally, at this one game, I slid around this corner. What do you recommend the budget on the basement? I'll have to check. Honestly, Shido's going to be the guy to answer this. I've been out of the game for a while. It's getting a lot cheaper, because right now, Apex, all right, well, I might get into that too. I'll start adding games for you guys, whatever you guys want to play, and then we can all game together. Because we'll get, like I said, I'm going to get a Discord, a Patreon, and everything. We can talk about everything, kind of figure all that shit out, and get whatever you guys want going. That'll be fun. What did he say? Oh, basement grow. I'm going to talk to Shido. Again, it's getting a lot cheaper. Back in the day, the HPS lights, 1, was way more expensive than the new LED lights. 2, they produced so much heat, and they pulled so much electricity that then you had to bump up your AC. So nowadays with the new LED lights, you don't have to use as much electricity, you don't have to use as much air conditioning and stuff, and that's going to save you tons of money. So a lot of your budget, guys, understand, is going to be in your electricity bills, because that's going to be almost as much as your equipment on your first grow, okay? So whatever you figure, I remember my electricity bills, I had a 5x5, and I think I was almost, you gotta understand, I was in an apartment, so my own electricity bill probably was like a couple $100. But then when you add in like the grow, I was close on $1,000 a month at that point. All right. Oh, sweet. Well, I'll definitely be asking you some questions, because I'm sure I'll be needing some stuff. Because that was the other thing I added. I added a nice mic, so I got a good mic and everything. So you guys are gonna hear me better. I'm gonna hear you better. It's gonna be fucking night and day. And I will love any help. I'm not one to not ask for help. I always say the stupidest person in the world is the guy who doesn't ask for help. Cause like, what is it? What's the difference between a wise man and a smart man? A smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from others' mistakes. So I try to bring in the best people around me. And Shido's amazing grower. He's amazing with the tech. And so I always love hearing help. So it's something I always like. Same thing with extracting, guys. I told people I'm an amazing extract artist. I ran some crazy systems, but never fucking do something if you don't know what you're doing. I told everybody I worked with, I said, if you don't know what you're doing, don't pull a handle. Don't guess and be like, I hope that's right. When I pulled the handles, I was 100% right. Not 99.9, it's 100%. Because some of my levels was that I would have max volume, dangerous pressures. You know, that's where you have major accidents. I know all the legal labs don't run it like I did, but I was in an illegal lab and they wanted to maximize my money. So I had like 95% full of butane and crude, and I'd heat it up. Very dangerous. Smoking and drinking. What's your 10 restriction? Yeah, heat press is cool. It's simple. Is that Topher? Alright, Little Bow's Rogan for a bunch of sugar papers. Poor shots to get these dead ready. Honestly, the ones I mainly did was big crude extractions. Those are dangerous. I mean, rosin's good. Me and Sheeta, what was it? We've got in 2000. Do you prefer flower or dab? I prefer to dab. I like flower a lot. I smoke it a lot though. So if I have no dabs, I become like this hermit where I'm just out here smoking 24/7. I'm gonna probably make diamonds and sauce. That's super easy. That tech's getting out there. Let me back up real quick. Diamonds and sauce, I remember that. Back to the rosin real quick. It was at 2015. Me and Shido got third place at Chalice for our M1 OG. That year we also entered rosin. That was that year, like 2014 was right when rosin was starting, right? We started hearing about it. We got everybody was stealing their girlfriend's flat irons and hair straighteners, squishing buds and making it, right? Me and Shido got a really good one. We went through I think 10 different flat irons till we got this one that just had the right temperature and shit. I would stand up, Shido would be on the floor as a flat iron. We'd put the parchment and everything, and I'd step on it, and it was we had it down to a fucking art, dude. We had like X amount of seconds and we'd get a good yield on everything, and it was tiny presses. The same year, I think there was 4 companies came out with a rosin press. One of them was our friend. He came out with his, and he was like, we got to press yours, and I think we needed 28 grams to enter Chalice rosin that year. And we were like, man, that's going to take a while. Because we're literally in this tiny bathroom, me and Shido. Shido's on the floor, and I'm just up there, got my fat ass just stepping on it. But it came out gold, and it was great. The thing with rosin is if you overpress it with too much pressure, you get too much heat. If you add heat, you guys don't understand. So what happens is once you press it, harder you press it, it creates heat. And so if you start heating it up when you press it, you over temperature. It gets way too hot. So a lot of times if it's a lot of pressure, you don't even need heat. It's just that creates it on itself. Long story short. Anyway. So we found the right one to work, and it was making gold. The dude's like, we were entering, we entered our shatter. We entered like a couple shatters. I think we entered our M1 and our green crack. So we had 2 shatter entries, and I think we had a couple weed entries. We had the M1 weed, and I think we might have the green crack weed. I forget what all we had. And then we entered a rosin. We entered 1 rosin. And with the rosin, our buddy said, we got this new press, he's going to do it for us. And we're coming out gold all day just stepping on it. We're like, all right, do our rosin. Dude comes back, the rosin was fucking black. And it was like he overheated it, overpressurized it, but it still tasted fire. Like it was really gas still somehow, because it was our M1. And that M1, it's just hard to fuck that one up. And it ended up not doing good. But I remember, I forget who one of the judges was. she liked ours. I know she did. 'Cause she was like, this one's really dark and ugly, but it smells and tastes good. And I was like, that was probably ours. That was the year Dougie, I swear to God, I was a judge too of the BHO or the extracts. And I couldn't find my green crack. And it's like, I can understand maybe losing, I forget, was it just the green crack we entered? I think maybe it was just the green crack we entered. But our green crack that year was, it was a cut from One Love in Long Beach. And that one was a fucking grapefruit cut. He had two green crack cuts. The only reason I know it is because we ended up with both of them. So we had this one for a while, and it was just pure grapefruit, guys, and fire. And I loved it. But then Shido ended up, I forget what happened, but we ended up losing the mom. So we'd end up usually taking it. Oh, yeah, the headband days. Earl from 710 Society. I used to get some headband from him, and it was fire. But anyway, yeah, the green crack was, like I said, grapefruit. I couldn't find it, so I was a judge. I was going through fucking, I think we had that was a crazy year. That was the biggest year, 2015 Chalice, out of any fucking weed event, probably in the history of the history. I think that was the biggest year for entries. We had the most amount of fire. I think every fucking entry, no matter what you were in, except for rosin. There was not as many in rosin. That was kind of newer. I don't know how many was in rosin, 25, 30. But most of the other entries like BHO and wax and the weeds, our weed entry, I think we had 190 entries in our weed. We ended up in third place. And the top two were like fucking top sponsors. And I think one of them was like a straw nana or something like that. And I forget, one of them was like a fruity one. And I was like, that should have been a hybrid. Because we were in the indica category, the M1. We were the number one OG, though. No OG was above us. We got third place. Still very proud of that. I got in an argument with Dougie, like literally right before it happened, because we were, since I was a judge, I did a YouTube video, and I just bitched the whole time about all the entries and shit. And then Dougie hit us up, and he's like, take that YouTube video down. And I was like, no, I don't, that's not what I roll. And Shido even told me, and I think Shido wanted me maybe to take it down, but he never really said anything. And I was like, no, I ain't taking it down. And Shido goes, well, we're not going to win. I go, well, I'm not going to win, but I'm standing by my principles. That was a legit review I did of his fucking, I was supposed to be a judge. I gave it a legit review, and I wasn't going to take it down. And then, we lost everything pretty much. But then to hear us come in third in fucking the M1, I was like, hallelujah. Our M1 OG, she just had that forever. It's just always fire. It's gas. The testing was hilarious. So all the indicas was getting tested, was getting in like the high 20s, maybe 28, or 25. Even some maybe in the 30s, because it was back then. And ours was like 19 or something. But it's like an old OG. That's what they would test back then. That was an original OG. 19.5 back then. That's a good fire OG grown right. Anyway. I don't have any beers, but I'm going to do a little snap for you. I love this leisure glass. Look at all these stems, guys. I should show this more. It's a little better. I think we got 6 at the top, or 7 at the top. We got 6 at the top, 7 at the bottom. And each one of them's got their own little stem with their own little slit. That's how leisure rolls. I had literally, I think 100... I had an ash catcher like this that had like 100 on it or something. That was very expensive. And here's a quick funny story about that one. I was in the weed shop, right? Buying this 100 one. And I think I bought a slide back then. And she went to hand me the slide, and I didn't grab it. I wasn't paying attention because I was holding this, and it dropped and broke. And this girl was like, you gotta pay me for that. I said, no. I think the ash catcher alone was like $100 or something. I said, it was like $12. I said, no, you didn't hand it to me correctly. She goes, you gotta buy it. And I said, no, give me a new one. I'm not buying that. We got in an argument. She ended up calling her boss. The funny thing is at that time I was buying cases of butane from the dude, and he knew me really well, and he said, oh, that's Nick, no problem. So he had no problem with it. It was kind of funny. But me, I was buying, I think I got, what was that butane called? That blue one, it was in the blue can. Best one for sure when you did open blasting. I got a whole case. It had, I forget how many boxes in it, but it was $200 back then. That was a good deal. Calibri, no, that's the white one. Cleaver was like whiter. It was the blue one. What was that blue one called? Sky. You know, you think I would know that. Want to see the shitty butane I'm using now? All the butane now, you got to be careful. All has even this one has a smell to it. I think they started adding scents in them. I wouldn't open blast nowadays, but I mean, you know, that was behind me. God, what was that blue one called? Calibri is silver with the blue top. No. This was the one that was just an all blue can. You know what I mean? The whole can. Dab time. All right, let's do it. Let's do a rip here. Yeah, Google it. Thank you. God, it pisses me off. I don't know it. I could probably name most of them because I've used almost all the butane cans back in the day. But this one for the price was the best. God, why can't I think of it? You know, it's hilarious because I remember, I guess their company, had like blew up in China or something. I remember there was a shortage for a while of like all butane. Yeah, Calibri. What was it? Vector? Vector was another butane, right? Not good. Wow, what was that blue one? God, you know, honestly, I went through so many cases of that shit. You think I would fucking have it. But it was one of those, obviously, I deleted that from memory. Open blasting was scary, guys. We got fire, almost blew up. Very dangerous. Never throw your weed into a bag and close it up. It just starts expanding. You gotta pop a hole. All right, here we go. Maybe if I keep hitting this, I'll get it. I feel like the name of that butane's coming to me. Blue. Sky blue. Was it Sky? No, it wouldn't have been Sky butane. That don't sound right at all. How do I know all those others? Anyway. Alright, do a couple more rips. I'm going to probably get off here. Just rambling at this point. Is it either neon or blue? It was just a blue. I think it was just like regular blue. Maybe like that blue. Yeah, Calibri. Yeah, Calibri was good. A lot of those is so expensive, guys. Calibri back then was like twice the price of this one. When I get off here, I'll look it up. I'll drop it in the comments. Come back to this video. It's real easy to find. It was one of the top butanes back in the day. Because basically, you usually had that, what was that yellow one? You had King. You had the cheaper ones, that yellow one, Neon. That was a cheaper one. And then you had the higher end, like Calibri and Vector and shit. Yeah, 60 for a case. Mine was 200. For 200 bucks, I got, what did I get? I think I got 12 boxes of 12 or something like that. I forget. Whatever a giant cardboard box was. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, the giant one. It had boxes. It wasn't just the little box. So you could buy the box with the cans, and then I bought the case. So the case had many boxes with the cans, and that was 200 bucks. Yeah. In butane, I remember the blue can. Yeah. It was a blue can. I forget the name of it. It was such an easy company. I guess they're probably out of business. Probably because selling all of us, and all of us open blasters just stopped using them. They said, oh no! Can you imagine being in another country? You're like, they love us in the U.S. and they have no idea what's going on. And then out of the blue, we're all like, we're just going to open blast, you know, and buy giant tanks. You know, I was buying 200, 500 pound tanks. You know, fuck that fucking cans. Man, I gotta keep ripping it. It's coming to me. It's like blue something. Well, it's so funny. I see people every now and then. I'll be blasting or shooting, and they say there's too much butane around your face. And I said, you never open blasted. You know, open blast, you're dumping it out. I would sit over a pan. You know, I had a hot plate with two like ceramic dishes on it. Those were the days. And then I remember me and Sheeto ended up with our first closed loop. Well, no, we had an open loop first, and then we ended up with the closed loop. Power 5. Thank you, Sheeto. Fucking A. Sheeto coming in right. It's Power 5. So look up Power 5. That was our shit. It came in a blue can. Sheeto just texted me. Yeah, Power 5. Man, fucking $200 for the case. It was awesome. Great deal. Power 5 was the best. Like a lot of those others, they tasted funny. Some even had weird scents and like, I don't know, they didn't extract right. You know what I mean? Because you always got to have the right amount of like whatever the mixture is. But man, Power 5 loved to open blast. Always came out gold. Literally, some of the others would come out funky colors. Your yields would come off. Power 5. That was a good one. What a name, too. Oh, we're up to 17. You get 17 towards the end of the video. I see why people do these like marathon videos. We just keep gaining followers. It's like, I'll stay on if you keep watching. If you stop watching, then I'm going to leave. All right. We'll try this. We're at 18. If I get down to like 15 or so, I might back off here. If we keep gaining followers, I'll just keep getting higher. I got enough shit here to last me. Yeah, Power 5, guys. Look up Power 5. Up, we're at 17. See, people don't even want it. Smoke that shit, big boy. Yeah, I am. Fire! So this is so important, guys. I literally almost didn't grab this ash catcher the other day. But you can see, you just got to put a little in. If you put too much water in your ash catcher, it shoots over. But the whole point of it is, see how it keeps my bong nice and clean? So I'm getting 2 extra nice clean chambers. And again, with weed, you want to make sure you always get the cleanest of the chambers and get the most filtration, because you're going to have a lot better hits and rips and shit like that. Down to 16. I think the video is going to end soon. All right, I'm going to do a little dab here. I already had that, but yeah, man. Is Sheeta watching? What weed is this, Sheeta? What did we call it? Was this a Goku? Man. Out of a beer bottle. You got it. Let's see, who remembers me open blasting back in the day? So I got a beer glass, made this tiny pendant. It was about this big of one, and it was a little glass tube. So back in the day, we blasted out of these glass tubes. I got one about this big long. I think it held an ounce. Anyway, but this tiny one held 2 to 3 grams, and it would yield like a 0.2 out of 3 grams, which was a crazy yield. Yeah, M1 OG. Yeah, exactly. All right. So it's the M1. I thought it. I said it. I said it was the Goku, and then I pulled it out and I rewind the video. Said it was a Goku. It's the M1, which is which I was just talking about, which was what we won Chalice 2015. The oldest of the old, the one that only yields, I think, 19.9% or something. But the smell and the terps, off the chart, guys. Man, all right, it's the M1. Well, fuck it. Fuck the dab, then. I got to do another bong rip. Like I said, I was trying to, I don't know if she just saw it earlier, but I was so high when we were doing that video, and we were talking about so much, and I had so much on my mind. Because, like I said, getting the whole setup and shit, I was just all over the place. With Shido, something like his weed, something like, he doesn't have to tell me what it is. I just know it's going to be fire. That's why it's so damn sticky. This is... it was funny. Somebody, I don't know if she just saw it, somebody earlier said, pour the weed out or something. I said, I can't. There it went. Oh, look at that. See, that's even better. She just squishes this all in here. Look at this. All right. Yeah, it's so far. Like I said, once I get the setup, the lights. That's the thing I'm going to get, Sheeta, if Sheeta's watching. I'm going to get a... He hit the nail on the head. I'm gonna get a tiny portable camera. Obviously, my cell phone might work, but I want to get one that has like a really good zoom, and then I'll be able to like move it over and like zoom in. If you remember, like I think Marijuana Man back in the day used to do that. That way, I can kind of switch over to another video, and then I can zoom in on what I'm doing. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, guys. $10,000 later, I'll be there. I promise you. All right. Everybody always says, he doesn't spend money on the channel. All right, well, I'm working on it now. Okay, I'll put a lot of money in the channel. Now, from what I want out of you guys is a lot to watching it, a lot of comments, and that's what I want. Man, this rig is so clean. Go Grant. He's my #1 fan, you know. I think you guys are gonna have to step up with Grant. I'm gonna start a leaderboard. That's what I'm gonna start once I get the thing. I'm gonna get a leaderboard. We're gonna have top comments, how many comments. I'm gonna be like Elon Musk. I'm gonna have a leaderboard here. I'm gonna who's not commenting. We're gonna have the shame board. Be like, you're watching. You're not commenting. And everybody's gonna be like, I want to be on the shame board. That's why you don't do a shame board. I just thought about that. That makes more sense. Anyway, I'm a little hot here. All right, we got the. Should I set it here? Can I set that? Cancel. Add a bunch of here. All right. So who's gonna go on my cruise? Panorama. January 19th to 25th, guys. Come on the cruise. Say hi. I'll probably be wearing a tie-dye. The worst idea. No shit. All right, guys. If nobody comments, whoever not comment, how would I rank a no commenter considering most people don't comment? All right, here we go. Well, I didn't like that enough. That's why Shido has a torch. I got an idea. I'm getting smart, guys. Using the noodle. I got 2. He's still going. Hey, I said we get down to 15. No, we haven't got there yet. We're slowly getting there. A couple more, you got to get away from here. That's why I say I'm excited why these guys do these marathons. See, what I got to do now is be like, well, if I don't get to 20 within 3 minutes, I'm going to get out of here. That's what I'll do. So in 3 minutes, I'll be at an hour. If we're not at 20 or plus, I'm just going to go. So you guys got to start telling your friends. We got to get more people following. Now, we're going to have some fun, guys. Like I said, either way, guys, we're going to have so much fun once I get this whole thing set up. I'm going to be documenting. Like I said, once I get off here, I'm actually going to start recording. You guys won't see it, but I'm going to record the area I'm going to be doing it in. I'm actually going to record cleaning it all up and getting it prepped because I literally am starting getting stuff in tomorrow. So this whole week's going to be a very busy week for me. Thanks, Rashida. The Power 5. How could I have forgot Power 5? That was one of my favorite things. What a fucking name. I remember when I was a kid, I was in a lot of Lutheran schools, so pretty religious. There was this team called the Power Team or something. Now that he said Power 5, they'd be on this religious channel. And they'd come out there and be breaking bats over their knees and bench pressing and shit. Yo, what up? Zazir. And then we got Oscar. What up, guys? At 18. I said if we get to 20, I'll keep going at an hour. So we got a minute and a half. I don't think we'll get there, but that's okay. We'll have some fun. Like I said, once I get this whole thing set up, I'll do actual marathons. I'll kind of let you guys know more. But I'm going to get off here. I'm going to record everything getting cleaned up. I'm going to save that, and Sheeta wants me to save it to a file. So we'll just kind of get all the documentation of everything kind of coming in. I'll get a list of everything. Take a dab-a-roni. Yeah, might as well. All right. I shall. Since don't mind if I do. Don't tell me twice. I'm the guy at the party who always says yes. You know, I'm the yes man. I learned that's a very smart thing to do in life. It's funny, when the movie Yes Man came out, I'm pretty sure it's based on my life. You want to do that? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, check out flickyourbic.com, guys. Get these. I got a whole bunch of these, so I'm gonna be doing some giveaways and just sending them your way. I might start even sending the lighters. You guys remember when I did the Bics wrapped with the hemp wick? I might bring hemp wick back. I forget who it was. Let's see how old and good your memory is, or even Shido if he's watching. Who was the guy who sent me the hemp wick that was for free? There was like iTel, and somebody sent me like literally like tons of hemp wick, and I remember I promoted him for a while because I mean I wrapped all my Bics in him. But God, what was his name? Anyway, while I think about that, I will heat my nail. I have nothing else to drink. We're at 10%. See, that's the nice thing about where I'm going to be. I'm going to have this whole setup with like lines and everything. Won't be dying either. Man, we're at 18. We're doing good, guys. I'm proud of you guys. Proud of me. This is a long video. We're over 60 minutes and I'm still doing the video. Anyway, somebody said do a dab, so we're going to end on this dab. That's what we'll do. Shido's going to get the video posted. We got the broccoli. That's it. Yeah, fire. Yeah, this is going to be I'll show it here after I get this heated up. But yeah, name some games you guys play. Like he said, what did he say? I don't know. Whatever games you guys want to play, we'll start adding some games to our list. So me and Shido will be gaming with you guys, and we'll talk to you guys in Discord and Patreon, and start getting stuff like that going so we can kind of be more interactive with you guys. And then again, we might even add some other accounts. So we'll kind of figure this out as we go. The main thing is getting like a better mic. I'm going to have a better mic, better headset, better all-around setup so I can actually do the videos for you. I can add the games for you. And I can kick your guys' ass at Call of Duty. Because literally, this new map setup on these new Call of Duties is just designed for me. It's set up like a fucking paintball court. They used to have 3 lanes, right? Right? So you had to go this one. Sometimes you could cross over, but it's usually hard. No. This is all like a paintball court, like dotted out. I'd be sliding, and you can do this double slide. You sliding, and I'm just like sliding around the corners, and I'm just destroying it. The other cool thing about the game is not only have your main weapon, you get a handgun, which is awesome at close range. It used to suck balls, but now at close range, I'll be beating people with assault rifles with my handgun just because it's better at close range. And then you get a knife. So for your melee, if you hold your melee, you can swap to your knife and then go back to your gun, or you go back to your handgun. So usually I run around with a knife, I stab somebody, swap to my assault rifle, kill a person or 2, swap to my handgun, kill another one. You get 4 kills right off the bat. It's super easy. So, and then you got your, whatever, your lethals. Gonna be fun. Excited to show you that. I didn't realize the new was so easy. I honestly think the better players possibly haven't bought it yet. I don't know, which seems weird. It's like only the rich people bought it, I guess, because I mean, I'm on the old Call of Duty and I'm not doing as good, but maybe I'm just better at the sliding and shit. I mean, my KD is usually pretty high. Honestly, I checked it the other day. It was close to a 2.0. It was like 1.8 on my old one. But this one I'm at a 1.4, and I just started. I don't even know any of the maps. So we'll do a dab here and end it. Shido's got a new video coming, so stay tuned for it. And stay tuned for the documentary, guys. I want to get off here and kind of clean up and take care of some stuff, so excited to film it. All right, stay high, stay faded, guys. Load your bowls, roll your joints, roll your blunts, turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots, get these dabs ready. Coming in hot, about 560. All right, guys, stay high, stay faded, stay tuned. Like, subscribe. We got some cool content coming, guys. Peace.